Bandidos, it's Tuesday, November 12th, and that means the targeted loot system for Reactors has reset for the week, and I got a brand new weekly grind guide for you. Let's jump in and see what's hot and what's not.
Tux makes it exciting!
From your hard mode map, you can access this reactor filter system. So what I do is I go through here, find the hidden treasures, and make sure you know about them. This is the grind guide I put together every week. At the top, we have the featured, and then we have the worthy section. And just below that, we have components. And then I break it down by territory. The devs also locked in reactor farms by zone, and I have that indicated on the left for each zone. For example, in Grand Square, you can always go there and find non-attribute tech. And then I have the recommended missions in each zone for farming. Then at the very bottom, I have the best reactor stats. And below that, I've compiled an index for all of the descendants and what their skill attributes are. Let's go ahead and get into the recommended farms for the week. It is going to be somewhat of a light week. I went through everything and there's just not a heck of a lot of great farming. So this is what we got. In Echo Swamp, the environment contamination is paying out toxic tech reactors. Yup. That means you can get that Freyna reactor you've been looking for. You're gonna wanna pair this with the secret garden. That's gonna require some implanting. Because of the implant system, you no longer have to target the ammo type for your reactor. So just make sure you get an ultimate reactor and then you can go to the workbench and add the secret garden. Stats for Freyna, well, she's really powerful. Cooldown and range are pretty cool. You don't really need any more power on her reactor in my opinion, but do what you need to do. Okay, also, there's a bonus. So because they've locked in reactors to zones, the abandoned zone is also providing non-attribute tech reactors, which is going to work for Ajax and Kyle. So essentially, you're farming for 3 descendants at the same time by going to abandoned zone. Moreover, you're going to be getting lots of code breakers, Kuiper, and gold. This is one of my recommended spots for code breakers, making it flat out a really good place to farm. Most people go in there with a bunny and a Freyna. Next up, we got Misty Woods. This is also an Echo Swamp, and that's going to be delivering a fire tech reactor. General rounds is great also. You can mount this with the Enduring Legacy, and that's a good matchup because it's also a fire-based weapon. But Lepic and Essimo both work on fire and tech, and they are fabulous descendants. I really hope you guys break into these for some AoE mobbing. These guys are a ton of fun. So Secret Garden works for both of them. That makes it easy. Range and tech are both useful for their mobbing builds. As a bonus, Misty Woods is the assigned territory for Chill Singular, which is Haley's reactor. So this is a farm for 3 very powerful and highly useful descendants. This would be my favorite farm for the week. And as far as featured farms, that's it. The rest of them are sort of poop. So none of them could make the cut to fill that 3rd slot. Sorry to say. For the worthy section, well, we have one. And that's going to be here in White Knight Gulch at the borderline of truth. And it's going to deliver non-attribute tech with general rounds. That makes it fit for Ajax and Kyle. Again, another week with Ajax and Kyle on the board. They're always around. So Secret Garden, tech, cooldown, range, you know the drill. And that's it for worthy. Geez, right? I know, what a week. Components. In Sterile Land, the defense garrison is where I recommend you farm memory units if you need them. And max defense is always an important one to get there, as well as MP recovery. Don't forget that. Hagios, if you farm Ransack, you can get processors, and these will deliver max shield. Toxic resistance is great for Deathstalker, as well as item acquisition distance. I really like that stat. Otherwise, all the zones are listed below with their recommended missions. And that's it for this week. Good luck out there. Thank you for hanging out with me. My name is Tuxedo Bandido. That's Tito Bandido.
One and only.
And this was another episode of The First Descendant. If you found this video helpful, subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss out on the fantastic experiences waiting for you in The First Descendant. And if you like videos like this, check out the one I have recommended for you right here. If you have anything you want to see covered, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make everything possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be without you.
When you buy or download anything for The First Descendant, be sure to use Tux's creator code to support the channel. Easy peasy.
Follow me.